Sometimes you get the bear, sometimes the bear gets you. And sometimes you're gonna win, and sometimes you're gonna lose. But you know that in the end, it's all the same to me. Hey. Well, sometimes you fall on your head, sometimes your head falls on you. And every one I know is running around feeling blue, but you know that in the end, there's no apologies. Hey. All right, yeah. I see the monkeys in Madagascar, they'll all have a laugh at you. The couple is in your car, they'll think you're pretty funny too. But you know that in the end, it's all a sight to see. Hey. All right, enough of that. You gotta try it though, you gotta try it. So this song, The Bear, you met the goose, even if you hadn't, you know? I'm just saying, there's two ways to look at things, you know? Half full, half empty. And the night before we started making this new record, I was reminded of that, because we got in a big car accident, the whole band, except for me. Okay, so we get in this big car accident, and it's a drunk driver driving a snowplow, crosses the lane, totally smashes the car, okay? And they just left my house. It's the night before we're about to go into the studio. And my friend Goose rings me up. He says, we just got in an accident, and the car is totaled. And I said, oh my goodness, should I come right down there? You know, and he said, well, let's see how it plays out. So I said, okay, cool. You know, I mean, okay, all right. Meanwhile, though, before I can hang up with him, the phone rings, and it's our drummer, Boots. And he calls, and his voice is shaking, and he's like, Kellogg, you got to get down here right now, man. You got to get here. So I'm like, okay, all right. So I get in the car. I shoot down there. And what I see is 3 fire trucks, several ambulances. The whole road is blocked off. There's the guy who hit them is in cuffs in one cop car, and I'm looking for Goose, and I find him in an ambulance, his face covered in blood, on a stretcher. And I leaned in and said, Goose, man, you could not have understated the magnitude of this accident any more than that. And he's like, yeah, well, he said, this is definitely the thorn of my day. But that is a man who will not let the bear get him, and that's a good way to be. So, sometimes you get the bear, sometimes the bear gets you. And sometimes you're gonna win, and sometimes you're gonna lose. But you know that in the end, there's no apologies.